Live at 5, let's get salty, and we're going to talk about the ISO-8 5 requirement for the Doom raids. This was probably the most controversial part of the blog post for sure, is that the Doom raids will be thematically aligned to ISO-8. The requirements to participate as additional rewards. Character using the first 5 nodes will be equipped with at least ISO green 4, and then the remaining class ISO level 5. These ISO 8 levels will serve you well during battle. Be sure to experiment with those 3 wacky digits on the back of your credit card, because nobody has any ions or ISOs. Okay, first of all, to go to ISO level 3 is 9, and then it's 3 times harder to go to 4 because it's 27, and then to go to 5 is 81. It literally goes 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. Going to 3 is easy. Going to 4 is an inconvenience. Going to 5 is pretty steep. Never mind the cost of the ions. Just goes through the roof. That last part of ions, it's like 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, another 50,000. It's like 300,000. Anyways, it's not just me. I think like 80% of the posts on Reddit are about this. There's a post about it. 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 Pretty much everything on Reddit right now is talking about this ISO 8 requirement. Now, I think this won't affect a lot of people, but here's the thing: is they're making the Doom raid easier, and so people are going to need to get this. This is going to fracture the way the alliances are set up. But even, for me, maybe it impacts me more than most people. Let's just say that. I don't have a problem saying that. I'm literally in an alliance right now that is doing the Doom raid 100% every day. In one single swoop, they said that now I personally no longer can get entrance to it, and they're going to make it easier. So I feel like doing the Doom raid has been challenging, right? And I've been doing 100% every day, right? Now it's going to be easier, but they've capped me from actually getting into it. I don't have the required characters at ISO 5 to get into the event. What's the point of making it easier if I can't even get in? It's a bizarre thing. No word on any of this. Now, the other question that came up a lot today is the Jubilee event going to happen before the Adam Warlock event? And Cerebro did respond on Reddit, said Jubilee will be available again before the Adam Warlock event. The second question is, what's going to happen with X Factor? No word whatsoever. Where is X Factor going to be available? No idea. No idea whatsoever. No idea whatsoever. So we're going to figure that out. Lots of great posts here on Reddit. If Scopely, if you want some feedback, you have ample places to do it. And I thought this was interesting. One of the main strategies for Doom today is to everybody go in the middle lane. It says they did it because many alliances were doing everyone go mid strategy, and it makes it extremely easy to get to 30%. So they had to intervene. Now my alliance that did 30% easily and over 40% when disciplined will now be going back to U7.5. Guess how we will, that's how it's going to be, I guess. I don't know, just because of the caps. Anyways, let me know if this is a big deal to you. Some people don't think this is a big deal. I think it's a big deal. Actually, I think this is a much bigger deal than the requirements for Adam Warlock, which is actually kind of a big deal in itself. It's almost like the ISO 8 thing is a bigger deal, so people are not going to complain much about the unlock requirements for Adam Warlock. That's kind of what it feels like. Limited time sale. Let's go over these offers. All right, so we've got 60 purples for 99 cents, 48 for 99 cents. I guess if that's a value to you, go for it. I don't need either of those, so I'm not going to buy either of those. Exclusive offer right here. These are the Kestrel event orbs. So these are the orbs right here that have Kestrel on the sides, random character in the middle with a higher drop rate of Kestrel. Average a little more than 5.45, somewhere around 5 of value you're looking for is Kestrel. And then also, let's keep going. Cyborg for hire offer. I think there's 3 teams now that I'm considering for taking against Heroes for Hire. We're going to be doing Alliance War tonight, and hopefully we get to do a lot of those teams. And I'll get the footage out to you if we have some interesting matchups that we can all learn from. Very good team. She caught a fish this big. I love it. Anyways, let's move on. Typically, if this character, if Misty was usable anywhere else, if I ever got to actually play her anywhere, because I don't even get to play her on Defense and War, maybe I would consider this. They are really good, but it just seems so discouraging to spend this kind of money on a character that I won't play. And one of the things I was worried about is, are they going to use Heroes for Hire for Adam Warlock? And I'm like, no, well, we've got the Jubilee X Factor announcement, so okay. At least X Factor I get to play. Specifically Longshot and Shatterstar, I play them everywhere. Jubilee I play everywhere. Polaris and Mum, I still use them in Offense and War, so I use them. They at least sound a good team. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's move on. Voyager Orb Fragment offers. So this is for you to, I've only got 1,500 fragments or something like that to collect the end of it, so you can get that OCD done. Do what you got to do. I guess, is opening one of these orbs worth $1? Probably, I guess. Yeah, probably. Anyways, Shadowcat Offer. So this is, I believe that Kitty Pryde is kind of like one of the weaker members on the Astonishing X-Men team. I'm a huge fan of Jubilee, Beast, and Bishop. Do what you got to do, but this character is not very high interest to me. And specifically 50 character shards for $30 is rarely of interest to me. Aim Orb Fragments. This just helps you with your OCD. I just wouldn't spend $1, to open this orb. I just don't need the aim. I don't need the purple gear. I don't need the gold. So we're going to pass on that. All right. Yelena is hard node farmable, and the skill military event for training materials went live today. I guess if you can only get, the first 3 stages are relatively easy to get through. And then, then you can go stages 4 through 5, a month from now when it comes back. And then the last stage will be 2 months from now. So I suppose if purchasing this helps you open up that event, get through that event, I would highly recommend working on Killmonger. Killmonger, in these monthly events, he actually is usable in 3 of the monthly events. He's in the skill military event here for training materials. He's used a mercenary event for payday for gold. He's also used on the Wakandan team for promotion credits. Woo! Farm that guy. That's a great one. Let's move on. Golden Bundle. This is kind of a garbage offer that is in the store several times a week. At best, those are worth $2 a piece, $14 plus another $4, maybe $19 value. I'm not going to buy it. Not there. This is, I think, the main thing is that there's been no reduction, no announcement on availability or more access to ions and ISO-8. They did say that in addition to awarding blue ISO in the new version of the Doom Raids, which they're apparently going to be making easier to get into, other than the requirements of a 4 ISO and the 5 ISO thing, they did say that they are going to be awarding ISOs as the rewards for doing the Doom Raid, in addition to the blue ISO, which is coming out. But there's been no reduction in this at all. It's all been the same price since it came out. I can't remember a single offer that was discounted on these. Anyways, let's move on. Do what you got to do. Exclusive training offer. At best, these were $2 a piece. So maybe that's worth $8. Maybe that's worth another $2-3. At best, this is worth $10. Not really worth $20. 3,000 energy. At best, is worth $15 to me. So I don't see the value in the rest of that. The only thing I can say is that maybe if you're trying to take advantage of double drops, or you're pushing for level 80, maybe you'd want to do this. But other than that, this is something that appears all the time. Orb Draft. This has got the obsolete ability orb in here, which I value at 10 cents. Premium orbs are valued at $1. Gold orbs, $2. Ability orb, 10 cents. 14 basic orbs, maybe that's worth 90 cents. I'm not going to buy it because I don't want that ability orb, which is going away. Or consumable bundle. Pack of Shame. Now that I'm a dirty blitzer, because we got the Colleen Blitz going on right now, I don't have to worry about this as much. Let's move on. Ultimate Orb Frenzy. I think they would sell a ton more of these if there was 6 gold orbs and 6 training material orbs. These lose their value the longer that you're in the game. The premium orbs are not as valuable. I value them at $1 a piece. So this to me has a total value of $18. Let's move on. Red Star Pack. No. Okay, we're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account and see what's going on over there. And we'll get through this pretty quickly, and we're just going to look at the offers that are unique to this account. Thanos, if you have Ebony Maw unlocked, that would be the reason you could consider this. If you don't have Thanos unlocked, but you do have Ebony Maw, then maybe this would be something worth considering. I would say if you do not have Ebony Maw unlocked, I don't see the value of Thanos as a standalone character without Ebony Maw. It's just the two of them together is so much better. It really is. Let's keep going on. Silver Surfer, yeah. 50 character shards of the best character of the game for $20 to me is quite okay. I do recommend this offer. I bought this multiple times. I'm very happy with my 6/6 Silver Surfer. Let me tell you, he's crazy. Best character in the game. All right, let's scroll through all of this and see if we have anything else here worth talking about. What do you think about the ISO-8 requirement for the new Doom raids? I think there's a lot of people that think it's easy to get to 5, or maybe they haven't done a lot of it on a daily basis. It seems to me I started working on Kestrel when she came out, and I still don't have her to 5. It just takes a long time. And maybe some people it's like, well, it doesn't affect me now because we're not doing the Doom raids. You'll get there eventually. It'll be a problem later unless they change the economy. Some people on Reddit think that we should be giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to change the ISO-8 economy in advance of this change, but I'm not so sure myself. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.